Is what I would say is a fan favorite of people throughout Wisconsin. She's a cheerleader for small businesses, and that's how I think most people know her around the state, because she's been all over the state talking about needs of small businesses, because she knows that's the fuel that drives our economy in Wisconsin. And you know, there's some distortions about our job numbers that we're going to try to figure out, and we'll be getting back better information to you, because there's no way we could have a 6.8% unemployment rate and have such low numbers for job creation. So I think there are some other numbers that you're going to be hearing about soon. But Rebecca has been out there pounding the pavement. She makes cold calls to people saying, you know what, we'd love to have you in Wisconsin. Why don't you come and visit, or I can come and visit you and bring my team to show you what we could put together with you. She's a mom of 2 little kids. Her husband, Representative Joe Kleefisch, is a great partner. They're a great family. Join me in welcoming our wonderful Lieutenant Governor, Rebecca Kleefisch. She shouldn't be recalled for doing her job.
To see this room full of good conservative faces about ready to send America a message. What a great morning. You know, my opponent the other day said that the job of the Lieutenant Governor is to wake up in the morning and take the governor's pulse to determine if he is dead. Don't laugh at that, that is history. I say, Malin Mitchell, my opponent, the head of the Wisconsin Firefighters Union, in order to take our governor, Scott Walker's pulse, you gotta catch up to that man first. The job of the Lieutenant Governor is extraordinary, because I get to have friends and wonderful supporters like the people in this room. Thank you so much for what you have done. We are so grateful. Thank you. What an honor it is to be here with you all as we head into this last 3 weeks before the big day. You know that a lot of people will talk about me as the only Lieutenant Governor in national history to face a recall election. But friends, I say on June 5th, I will be the only Lieutenant Governor in national history to be elected twice in my own first term. It'll be thanks to you. Thanks to you guys. When I ran for Lieutenant Governor 2 years ago, it was my hope to help the governor balance a $3.6 billion budget deficit without raising taxes. And friends, I am here to tell you today that we have done that successfully. More people are getting jobs, more businesses are succeeding, and that budget is now going to produce a $154 million surplus. When I ran for Lieutenant Governor 2 years ago, it was my hope to help our governor, help our private sector, put more people to work. And it's why I have traveled the state endlessly, meeting with our small business owners and listening to you all who have wonderful suggestions on how we make job creation a priority in this state. We have taken those wonderful ideas, we put them into legislation that has become law and has enabled our private sector to pull itself up by its bootstraps, so that now 94% of our job creators say Wisconsin I was hoping that we would be able to solve the problem of making sure that our job creators had folks who had the skill sets in order to fill their open positions. And I am so proud and honored that the governor asked me to chair the task force, the bipartisan public and private sector working group that developed our wonderful Wisconsin working plan that is connecting more job seekers to jobs every single day, so that our unemployment rate in Wisconsin right now is the lowest it has been since December of 2008. And I am excited about a new task. The governor has asked me to co-chair, along with a wonderful state representative, a Democrat from Milwaukee, Beth Cobbs, a task force to deal with minority unemployment. And you think, well, why does an issue that happens largely in central cities matter to everyone in Wisconsin? It matters because in Tom Barrett's Milwaukee right now, 44.7% of minority men don't have a job. That's unacceptable, friends. It's unacceptable that we have a 6.8% unemployment rate all across the state of Wisconsin, and our biggest city has a 10.4% unemployment rate, and that is what Tom Barrett wants to spread across the state. 10.4% unemployment rate. We need to raise up all of our cities and our towns, our municipalities, our counties, our schools, and our families in state, so that we are governing not with a clenched fist, but with an open hand to help Wisconsin. There is no doubt that we have places to go, my friends. But we are excited about moving forward together. And this is a choice between moving forward or taking steps backward. And I believe that when given the choice, the voters of Wisconsin are going to choose forward every single time. Are you going to choose forward? All right. Because you know, you could choose backward. You could choose to go back to the days prior to when we took office, 3 years under the previous administration, when we lost 150,000 jobs. Or we could choose to go forward, to drive down unemployment rate. And to the days like today when we are measuring success in workforce development not by how many people we get on unemployment benefits, but by how many people we get off unemployment benefits because they got good Wisconsin jobs. We could go backward. We go backward to the days of 5 years of 5% property tax increases every single year. Or we could keep going forward to the days where we have a true property tax freeze in Wisconsin. We actually saw our property taxes go down slightly this year, and our reforms are saving state and local governments $1 billion. We could go backward, but we choose forward. And this is our moment, Wisconsin. This is our moment to send a message, not just to our friends and neighbors, but send a message all across this country, that when Wisconsin sees leaders who will stand for we the people, who will stand up to the taxpayers, then the taxpayers and we the people will stand for them. Will you stand with us on June 5th? Will you stand with us on June 5th? Thank you. God bless you for what you have done. Thank you for what you are about to do. Let's keep the pedal to the metal for 3 more weeks. We're going to do this, Wisconsin. Thank you, guys.
Wow. Thank you, Rebecca.